This coffee machine hasn't been cleaned for months and it's covered in coffee grounds. If you use a coffee machine a lot like I do, eventually it's going to get dirty. And to keep it working properly, you've got to keep it clean. So welcome to Big Ted's Home and Garden. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to clean your Bosch Tassimo coffee machine. The first thing you should do is unplug your machine. You can see I forgot to do it here. And then we're going to remove the cup stand or drip tray. If I remove the top plate, you can see where the residue's built up over the last few months. It's pretty grim. I'm then going to take out the water tank. That's not too bad. But you can see that where the tank sits, we've got to build up a lime scale. That won't affect the coffee, it'll just be from excess water on the outside of the tank. But we'll clean that up later. So let's spin it round and open up the top of the machine. We've got the pod holder there. That just pushes up and pulls out. We'll put that to one side for cleaning. And there we've got the barcode reader and the mechanism that punctures and feeds water through the pods. You can see that's pretty dirty. It's just coffee grounds, but it doesn't look nice. To remove this mechanism, you need to push the spout up from underneath. You can see there. And obviously make sure you don't do this when it's hot. So if you push up from the bottom, you can then separate them. And then we're going to put those two to one side for cleaning. All this coffee will have to be cleaned off, but the most important thing in here is this little plastic window. This is the barcode reader. If this gets too dirty, the machine won't be able to read the barcode on the pods and the machine won't work. So we need to make sure this window is as clean as possible. Now there's absolutely nothing high tech about cleaning this area. It's simply a case of taking a damp microfiber cloth and wiping away the coffee grounds. Now, as I said earlier, you need to pay particular attention to the barcode reader. The dirty barcode reader is a really common problem with Bosch Tassimo machines. Your coffee machine will just sit there and refuse to start if it can't read the barcode, so make sure you clean this area really well and get every last bit of dirt off it. So that's looking better already. So we'll also clean out the hole where the spout sits, again just with a damp microfiber cloth. Push it up and give it a good twist. And then if we give the rest of that area a quick wipe down, if I hold it up to the camera, you can see that's much cleaner now. The parts we took off the machine are all going to be washed separately in soapy water. There's nothing electrical here, so you're not going to damage anything. The only part that you need anything other than a cloth to clean is the spout. Here I'm going to use a cotton bud to get down into the spout. You can see it's covered in coffee which is stuck to the sides of the spout. Once you've dried everything, it's time to put it all back together. The recess here lines up with a lug on the spout. So we can push that into there and then clip them into place. Drop the spout down through the hole. And line the plastic fitting up so that it clips into place. You're then ready to remount the pod holder. That just pushes back into place. And you've now got two options. You could just run it through the cleaning cycle, which I'll show you at the end. Or, if I were you, I'd go through the descaling process now as well. Whichever you choose to do, you're going to have to fill up your water tank. If you prefer to use Tassimo's descaling tablets, you need to add 2 to the water tank. Personally, I don't. I use citric acid. Citric acid is much cheaper, it's environmentally friendly, and it works well. I'll put an Amazon link in the description below. To make your descaling solution, all you need to do is add 1 tablespoon of citric acid to your tank full of water and then stir until it's fully dissolved. If you recall, we had a bit of lime scale in the tank holder, and the descaling solution is ideal for removing this. Simply dampen a microfiber cloth with the descaling solution, and then you should be able to rub away the lime scale quite easily. Once you've done that, before you put the tank back, remove the service disc from its holder underneath the machine. It's easy to do it now before you put the tank back, and then put the tank back into position. And you'll need to place a large container at least 600 millilitres under the spout. To run the descaling process, we need to plug the machine back in, turn it on, and then put the service disc into the pod holder and shut the lid. Once you've done that, to start the descaling process, you simply hold the on button for several seconds and the descaling program will begin. Now this takes about 20 minutes. Okay, so the descaling process is finished. As I said, it took about 20 minutes. If we zoom in, you can see how much liquid we've collected, and it was a pretty close run thing. I think I'll use a bigger jug next time. That liquid's totally harmless and you can just dispose of it down the sink. Once you've emptied the jug, refill the water tank, put the jug back in position, put the service disc back into place, and then start the machine as you would normally. This is the cleaning cycle. This is the stage you jump to if you don't want to descale your machine. If you haven't descaled your machine, you just need to run this cycle once and then you're ready to go. If you have, it's recommended that you run the cleaning cycle 4 times to remove any traces of the descaling solution. If you don't and you've used citric acid, your coffee's going to taste of lemons. If you don't believe me, try it. It's harmless, but it tastes disgusting. So once you run the cleaning cycle, that's pretty much it. Put the service disc back under the machine and you're ready to go. So I hope you found this useful. If you have, leave a thumbs up. Any questions, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Big Ted's Home and Garden. We'll see you soon.